Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So text 156, we'll go through this. Bhaviya Aira Dukha Nityananda Raya Nibrite Vai Pashiya Prabhu Kandaye Sadaya. Realizing how Mother Sachi would suffer, Lord Nityananda went to a solitary place and continuously cried. So this we are reading the prasang where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is about to take sannyasa and about how Nityananda Prabhu is feeling separation, and he is also worried about how Sachi Mata will feel about Nityananda Prabhu leaving home. Mukundera Vasaya Haila Gaura Chandra Dekhiya Mukunda Haila Paramananda. Gaura Chandra went to the house of Mukunda, and when Mukunda saw the Lord, he felt great ecstasy. Prabhu bale gao kichu Krishnera Mangala Mukunda Gaina Prabhu Suniya Bibala. The Lord said, sing about the auspicious glories of Krishna. As Mukunda sang, the Lord became overwhelmed. Bola 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 hunkara karaye dvijamani punyamata mukundera suni divya dhvani. On hearing the fortunate Mukunda's melodious singing, the crest jewel of the Brahmanas roared rowdy, chant. Shane ke karila Prabhu bhava samvarana Mukundera sangeta be kahena kathana. After a while, the Lord controlled his emotions and began to speak with Mukunda. Prabhu bale Mukunda sunaha kichu katha bahira haiba amina rahiba heta. The Lord said, O Mukunda, listen to me. I will not stay here. I will leave home. Gari hasta ami chadi bana sunishchita shika sutra chadiya chaliba yete bhita. I will leave household life. I will give up my shikha and brahmana thread and go where I please. The karmi and jnani sannyasis abandon material enjoyment and give up their shikha and brahmana thread for the sake of renunciation. Sri Chaitanya Mahadeva's renunciation of his Shikha was meant to prove a point to the Mayavadi Gyanis. The Tridandi sannyasis engage their Shikha and Brahmana threads in the service of the Supreme Lord. That is why they keep their Shikha and Brahmana thread while accepting Tridanda sannyasa. According to the Madhava Gaudiya line, following in the footsteps of Madhava Gaudiya line, Tridandi Bhikshu Sri Prabodhananda Saraswati, who belonged to the Sri Sampradaya, also kept his Shikha and Brahmana thread. Vallabhacharya, who belonged to the Sri Gadadhara branch, preserved his Shikha and Brahmana thread at the time of accepting Tridanda Sannyasa. Sri Vishnu Swami, Sri Ramanuja, and Sri Nimbaditya were all sannyasis with Shikhas and Brahmana threads. In the Madhava Sampradaya, only the Tirthas have even today the provision to give up their Shikha and Brahmana thread. In the Madhava Gaudiya line, the Brajavasi 6 Goswami accepted Tridanda Sannyasa based on Sri Upadeshamrita. And according to the principles of Paramahamsas, some of them did not even wear saffron cloth. Therefore, it is to be understood that there were Paramahamsas. This does not mean that Tridandi sannyasis aspiring to progress should give up saffron cloth. Their spiritual masters, however, may not need to wear saffron cloth. The retaining saffron cloth does not disturb the principles of a Paramahamsa. Those Paramahamsas with Shikas and Brahmana threads who traverse the Paramahamsa path under the shelter of Sri Gaurachandra do not give up their Shikha and Brahmana thread. This is known as Sri Chaitanya Deva's Shiksha. Even today, it is practiced in Bengal to call the Shikha or tuft of hair on the head of the devotee Sri Chaitanya Shikha, and Shikha is a corrupted form of the word Shiksha, which means teaching. So this is about how the Vaishnava sannyasis will keep their Shikha and Brahmana thread after sannyasa, while other sannyasis might take off. Examples have been given of Sri Vaishnava Acharya Vallabhacharya and Vishnu Swami, where all the sannyasis were keeping their shikhas and brahmana threads. Only in Madhava Sampradaya they were allowed to take off their shikha and brahmana thread. 163. Shri Shikhara Antardhana Suniya Mukunda Padila Virahe Sab Uchila Ananda. Hearing that the Lord would shave his shikha, Mukunda fell into lamentation and all sense of lost all sense of happiness. Kakoti kariya bale Mukunda Mahashaya Yadi Prabhu e Mata Se Kariba Nischaya. दिन कथो ए रूपे करह कीर्तने तबे प्रभु करीबा से ये तुम्हारा mane. In great humility, Mukunda Mahasaya said, O Lord, if you must take sannyasa, then first please perform kirtana a few more days as you have been doing. Then do as you please. Mukundera vakya suni Shri Gaura Sundara Chali Lena Yathaya Ashena Gadadhara. After hearing the appeal from Mukunda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the residence of Gadadhar Pandit. Sambrame Charana Vandi Lena Gadadhara Prabhu Bale Suna Kichu Amara Uttara. Gadadhara respectfully offered his obeisances to the Lord, who said, Listen to what I have to say. Narahi Bhagadadhara Ami Griha Vase Ete Deke Chali Baina Krishnera Uddeshe. O Gadadhara, I will not remain at home. I will go out to search for Krishna. Shika Sutra Sarvataya Ami Narakiba Matha Mudaya Yeke Dike Chali Yaba. I will certainly give up my Shikha and Brahmana thread. After shaving my head, I will go wherever I please. Shri Shikharantardhana Suni Gadadhara Vajrapatayena Haila Shirera Upara. After hearing this, that the Lord will give up his Shikha, Gadadhar felt as if there was a thunderbolt upon him. He had been struck in the head by a thunderbolt. He felt like that. Antare Dukhita Hai Bale Gadadhara Yete ka Adbhuta Prabhuto Mara Uttara. In distress, Gadadhar said, O Lord, your statement is quite puzzling. Shikha Sutra Guchaile se Krishna Pai Grihastha Tomara Mate Vaishnava ki nai. Are you saying that a Grihastha cannot be a Vaishnava and that one attains Krishna by giving up a Shikha and Brahmana thread? Mata mudaile Prabhu kiba karma haya tomara se matae vedera mata naya. O Lord, is this the benefit of shaving one's head? This is just your opinion. It is not the opinion of the Vedas. Sri Gadadhar said, if one is a householder, is he unable to perform devotional service to Vishnu? Is this the purport of the Vedas? So can one become advanced simply by giving up one Shikha and Brahmana thread, like the impersonalists do to make a show of devotional service to Hari? If one remains as a householder and worships Hari, then his mother is pleased. All his friends and relatives also become happy. Sri Gaurasundara gave up the company of his envious friends and companions to teach that unfavorable family life must be given up. Another purpose of Sri Gaurasundara was to teach everyone to become free from Prakriti Sahajya principles based on illicit household life that have nowadays spread throughout India. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has given up his envious friends and companions to teach that the unfavorable company must be given up. He also wanted us to teach everyone to become free from Prakriti Sahajya principles based on illicit household life that have nowadays spread throughout India. It is a duty of every human being to always worship Hari in whatever ashrama one is situated. If people considering household life as favorable engage in mundane activities like offering oblations to forefathers under the direction of smarta principles that are unfavorable devotional service, or if people who are averse to the Supreme Lord are offered respect to satisfy the public, that the devotees of the Lord lose respect in the eyes of ignorant people. To demonstrate this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu enacted the pathway of accepting sannyasa according to proper guidelines. So Gadadhar Pandit was very confused and was put in distress when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that he will give up his Shikha and Brahmana thread. And he questioned Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, asking, saying that can a Grahastha not be a Vaishnava and that one attains Krishna by giving up only Shikha and Brahmana thread? So the Lord gave. So the Lord gives an explanation here, and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has given this purport that one should still follow the devotional service in whichever ashrama he is there. So even Grahastha ashrama is a proper place to attain the Supreme Lord. It is not necessary that everyone needs to take sannyasa. So if one worships with his family, keeping Krishna, if one worships Hare Krishna Mataji, can you mute Bimlesh? Hari Bol. Yeah, thank you. So if one worships Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Sthane sthitaha, wherever you are situated, if you can do your devotional service from whichever ashrama you are situated, you will attain the lotus feet of Krishna. So one has to remember that given Grahastha ashrama is a very good ashrama for devotees to perform devotion, wherein the entire family is engaged, the children are engaged, the family, the wife is engaged, the husband is engaged to pleasing the Supreme Lord. They can do kirtan at their home. They can sing together, do the Mangal Aarti together, do the evening Gaura Aarti together. This way, the Lord is pleased when devotees come together and worship Him even at home. Athini Maya re vake mate chadi be pratame janani vadera bhagi habe. How will you leave your widowed mother? You will from the outset become responsible for your mother's death. This is what Gadadhar Pandit is saying, that why are you leaving your mother and going? Tumi gele sarvata jivana nahi tana sabe avasishta acha tumi tandra prana. She will certainly not survive if you leave, for you are the only one she has left, and you are her life and soul. Karete takile ki ishwarera pritanaya grihasthe se sabara pritere stalihaya. Is the Supreme Lord not pleased if one stays at home? A householder is liked by everyone. तथापि ओ माथा मुंडाईले स्वास्थ्य पाओ ये तो मारा इच्छा ताई करी चली आओ. Still, if you are pleased by shaving your head, then leave if that is what you desire. E mata apta Vaishnavera sthane sthane shikha sutra gu chai mo balila apane. In this way, the Lord personally informed his intimate devotees that he will give up his shikha and brahmana thread. सबे सुनिया श्री शिखाराम तरधाना मूर्छिता पड़ाए करो नाही दे ज्ञाना. Those who heard that he would shave his shikha fell unconscious and lost all perception of their bodies. करीबे न महाप्रभु शिखारा मुंडना श्री शिखा सनारिया कांदे सर्व भक्त गण. When devotees thought that the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will shave off his shikha, all of them cried, Keha bale si sundara chanchara chikure ara mala gantiya ki divata upare. Someone said, how will I make a flower garland to decorate his beautiful curly hair? Keha bale na dekhiya. So, this is the ecstasy of the devotees, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu should have his curly locks of hair. That even today, when people worship Gaur Nitai at their home, the deities they welcome at home, we all give a beautiful hair to Nityananda Prabhu and Gaurang Mahaprabhu, because devotees still like to worship Gaur Nitai in that way, Gaurang Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu that way. So we all have at our homes, and all devotees have for their Gaur Nitai beautiful hair, and they decorate with mala, flowers, and whatever they want, they decorate it on every day. So devotees cannot see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the sannyas form without hair. केहा भले ना देखिया से केश बंधन के माते रही बये पापिष्ठ जीवन. Another said, how will I maintain this sinful life without seeing his nicely bound hair? से केशेर दिव्य गंध नालाई बेआरा एता बलि शिरेकारा हनाए आपरा. Someone slapped his head while saying, I will no longer smell the divine fragrance of his hair. Someone is slapping his own head, okay? केहा बले से सुंदर केशे आरा बारा अमाला का दिव्य की बाकारी बा samskara. Someone else said, how will I again wash his beautiful hair with amalaki, with amla? How am I going to wash the Lord's hair, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's hair with amla? Hari Hari Bali ke he kande ucheshwar, dobi lena bhakta gana dukhera sagar. Devotees started exclaiming Hari Hari, and they were immersed in the sagar of dukha, in the ocean of distress they were immersed. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jana Vrindavana Dhasa Tachu Pada Yuge Gana. Accepting Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I Vrindavan Das sing the glories of their lotus feet. So thus ends this chapter of Madhya Khand chapter 26. We have time. Mataji, Raksha Mataji or Aruna Mataji want to sing any Vaishnava song?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, please sing Mataji and then read the meaning also.
Yes, Mataji. 1 minute. Mataji, I am doing that Jaya Jaya Jagannath Sachidanandan.
Okay, Mataji.
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ. 1 minute, 1 second. निकाल लो जरा. चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय हो. जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदन त्रिभुवन करे तारे चरण वंदन. जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदन त्रिभुवन करे तारे चरण वंदन. नीलांचले शंख चक्र गदा पद्मधर नदिया नगरे दंड कमंडलुकर. के हो बोले पूरबे रावण बधिला. गोलोकेर वैभव लीला प्रकाश करिला. श्री राधार भावे गौरावतार. हरे कृष्ण नाम गौरा करिला प्रचार. वासुदेव घोष बोले करि जोड़ी हार. से गौर से कृष्ण से जगन्नाथ. वासुदेव घोष बोले कर जोड़ी हार. ये गौर से कृष्ण से जगन्नाथ. जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदन त्रिभुवन करतारे चरण वंदन. त्रिभुवन करतारे चरण वंदन. त्रिभुवन करतारे चरण वंदन. चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय हो. पंचतत्व की जय हो. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे. हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. श्री प्रभुपाद की जय हो. थैंक यू माताजी.
हो गया ना Mataji? That song is over, right?
Yes, Mataji.
So we'll go to chapter 27. You have it in front of you, Mataji. Aruna Mataji, you have it in front of you?
Yes, Mataji, I have. Chapter
Yes.
27.
Yeah, Aruna Mataji, can you read the chapter introduction, please?
Mataji, what problem is my connectivity? I have an issue here.
Okay.
It goes off.
I'll tell
That's
Raksha to read. Yeah. Raksha Mataji,
Yes,
read the
Mataji.
introduction.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you.
Chapter 27, the Lord pacifies feelings of separation. This chapter describes the Lord's closing words to the devotees who were affiliated with feelings of separation. Mother Shachi's lamentations and the Lord's closing words to her. After hearing that the Lord would take sannyas and fearing that they would lose the Lord's association, the devotees were in constant anxiety and had no appetite for food or water. The Lord, who is affectionate to his devotee, was unable to tolerate his devotee's distress. He therefore revealed to the devotees the confidential fact that they were the Lord's eternal associate, that the Lord does not perform any pastime without them, and that birth after birth they incarnate to assist the Lord in his pastime. Being pacified by the Lord's words, the devotees returned to their respective homes. Gradually, the news of the Lord's plan to take sannyasa reached Mother Shachi. She then repeatedly lost consciousness in great distress. When the evangelist saw Mahaprabhu in a relaxed mood, she came before the Lord and expressed her grief in various heartfelt words. Mahaprabhu then soothed Mother Shachi by describing the confidential fact about himself and actual identity of Mother Shachi, and Mother Shachi became somewhat pacified. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Jaya Jaya Vishwambara Shri Sachinandana Jaya Jaya Gaurasima Patita Pavana. All glories to Vishwambara Shri Sachinandana. All glories to the lion like Gauranga, the deliverer of the fallen. E Mata Anyo Anye Sarva Bhakta Gana Prabhu Raviraha Sabe Karena Krandana. In this way, the devotees cried among themselves with feelings of separation from the Lord. Kota ai bena Prabhu sannyasa kariya, kota bamra sabha dekhi bana giya. Where will the Lord go after taking sannyasa, and where will we go to see him? Sannyasa karile gramanena asibe ara kon dikhe yaye nava kariya vichara. If he takes sannyasa, he will not return to the village. Who knows which direction he will decide to go? ए माता भक्त घन भावे निरंतरे अन्न पानी करो नाही रोचाए शरीरे. As the devotees continuously thought in this way, they lost all appetite for food and water. सेवकेरा दुख प्रभु सहित न पारे प्रसन्न हया प्रभु Prabodhe Sabare, the Lord could not tolerate his servants' distress, so he pleasingly solaced everyone. Prabhu bale tomara chinta ha ki karana, tumi shaba yata tata ami sarvashana. The Lord said, why are you all worried? Wherever you are, I am always there. Tomara bhava mi sanyasa kariya, chali bena ami toma sabare chadiya. You are all thinking that I will leave you after taking sannyasa. Sarvata tomara iha na bhaviha mane toma sabha amina chadiba kona shane. Do not ever think like this. I will never leave you. Sarvakala tomara sakala mora sanga ei janma hena na jani me janma janma. You are my constant associates, birth after birth. Do not think that we are together only in this birth. So, Hare Krishna, with these words, we will stop here for today and continue on Monday. So, we will be in chapter 27 from verse 11. So, the Lord says, assures everyone that he will be with us birth after birth. We only have to call out to him from our hearts, from our intensity. We can call to the Lord, and the Lord is always present with every devotee, with every person, because the Lord is residing in our hearts. And due to the presence of Supreme Lord, is only this Jiva able to sustain in this body. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for listening. वाचा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Yes, Mataji, we can close the call, or anybody has any questions or comments are welcome.
Mataji, we can close. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
That is pranam. Wonderful class, Mataji.